morning, boomers. The voice here, Champagne, back with another live stream. Today we're talking about Bitcoin to reach 15K after 10K, says the Winklevoss twins out of Gemini. We're going to be talking about those quotes that they said regarding the bits pricing. We'll be talking about the top 5 ROI altcoins this past week. And we'll be talking about Binance hitting an all-time high and more as the rest of the boomers tune in to this live broadcast. Make sure you're tuning in and touching all the buttons, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding. Stay tuned into the good crypto word as we continue with the daily boom out here, warming up the crypto oven here to 450 and beyond with this live stream. Bitcoin to 15K after 10K, top 5 ROI altcoins last week, Binance to an all-time high and more. Make sure you're following me on the STEEM blockchain. Drop a comment out there so I can send you a token. STEEM, a decentralized social media platform that lets you earn a little crypto as opposed to some of these other blockchains that they pay you with a little heart out there, guys. The joke's on you. Today we'll be checking out today's mathematics. We'll talk about the price of Bitcoin looking healthy out there. We'll talk about these top 5 ROI altcoins last week, which ones were the pumpers. And we'll talk about this Binance all-time high. Binance hitting an all-time high, even though they've announced that they're going to shut their doors to U.S. customers there in September. And it doesn't even look bad for them. It's still positive on the price. So we'll be talking about that. Shout out to the 2 crypto maniacs listening in. We're waiting for a few more crypto maniacs to pour into this live broadcast. Make sure you touch the buttons, you button it up, you share this, drop a comment here. And let me know you read me 10-4, Roger that. Let's check out today's mathematics out there. Let me turn off these coins, share my screen, hit refresh. Keep you up to date with the latest kapump. We're getting closer to 300 billion, 288 billion. I want to see this 300 already. I want to see 300 crypto Spartans there on the field. 288 billion. We're just 12 billion away, or less than 12, and 11 and a half it seems. Bitcoin dominance is rising, 57 and a half. This will probably hit 60, I would suppose. Binance doing good today. We got Bitcoin doing good today, but some of the other altcoins are in the red. Seems like Bitcoin is surpassing, moving faster. 93.40 for the bits, up another 2.38%. We'll be talking about the price of Bitcoin. It's looking healthy. I mean, we did a little survey yesterday with the population of the chat box, and seems like most boomers are bullish when it comes to the price of the bits. I asked what they think the price of Bitcoin will close out by the end of the summer, and most were saying above 10K, 11, 12, 15. And then by the end of the year, some boomers are saying we're going to surpass all-time high, which is interesting. A little more bullish than I expected. I'm going to be honest with you. I was waiting for a little trend reversal here back down to like 88. But it seems like Bitcoin still has gas in the tank. And let's see if we can cross this 10K hurdle and maybe even propel to 15K after we top that 10K. We're going to be talking about that with the Winklevoss twins out of Gemini had to say about that. Ethereum is at 268, maintaining. Litecoin at $134. Bitcoin Cash at 409. EOS, they're at 677. It may be an opportunity to snag up some of these blue chippers like Litecoin or even EOS now that Bitcoin's moving fast. Binance is moving fast as well. All-time high at $36. We're going to be talking about some of those reasons. I believe KuCoin shares, the baby Binance exchange, actually listed Binance, which is interesting. I like that. You know, being that Binance was really only traded on their exchange, it led me to believe that there could be some funny bunny trading there with the coin. The fact that now there's another exchange that offers Binance, I would call that a positive. Bitcoin Satoshi Vision, I want nothing to do with this one. Stellar at 12 cents. Cardano at 8 cents. Tron at 3 cents. And then the new kid on the block, Unes Said Leo. This we found out yesterday that it's a native coin to the Bitfinex exchange. So this is the Leo coin for Bitfinex. So just like Binance has a coin, Bitfinex has the Leo coin. Monero at $102. Dash at 158. Cosmos, the new kid on the block as well. Performing not that well today, but it's still maintaining at 637. IOTA at 42 cents. Matt is here. The Bitcoin dominance may be due to first-time buyers. Since Bitcoin is the headline leader, the first-time buyers are buying up some Bitcoin. That could be true. And it also could be due to the fact that Binance is closing their doors to U.S. customers. So those that are holding altcoin bags may be trading it back into Bitcoin to consolidate. Some of these altcoins won't be able to be traded by U.S. traders. Some of these altcoins are only listed on Binance. Earlier this week, I shared a whole infographic of which coins are available on alternative platforms to U.S. traders. You guys may want to check that out as the rest of the boomers tune in. Shout out to all the crypto maniacs out there. Bitcoin at 15K after 10K, says the Winklevoss twins. We'll be checking out the top 5 ROI altcoins, Binance, all-time high, and more. I came across this article over here on Bitcoinist.com. Winklevoss, you can bet Bitcoin price will hit $15,000 after $10,000. And this is down below, linked at Bitcoinist.com, posted by Anja van Oosterhout. Excuse me if I'm mispronouncing that, but I'm shouting you out. Bitcoin price will have little trouble hitting $15,000 once resistance at $10,000 falls, says Tyler Winklevoss, one of the Winklevoss twins that's behind the Gemini exchange. I like Gemini, to be honest with you guys. I like Gemini, and it's an alternative to Coinbase. For all those that use Coinbase, you may want to check out Gemini. They appear legit as well. Writing on social media as Bitcoin price circled around 92.50, one half of the Winklevoss twins forecast that crypto trajectory would see it home in on 2017 all-time high of 20,000. I'm not sure if that's written correctly. Hone in, maybe? I don't know. I'm looking at this here in the article. We'll see it home in. I've never heard that term. Maybe this is a typo. Maybe hone in. Anyway, if Bitcoin breaks 10K, you could bet it's going to break 15K. One of the Winklevoss twins tweeted on June 19th, just yesterday. 40K before the end of 2019, question mark. While Bitcoin has far failed to retake the 10K mark, which it did last March in 2018, this year's bull run has restored faith among investors and presented a headache for naysayers who already announced the cryptocurrency's death. How many times have people said that this thing's going down, that it's over with, that it's a scam? I've heard it all, guys. And most of it has been from financial institutions and big entities. I remember back in the days, not even too long ago, when Facebook was trying to tell you that all crypto was a scam, and then they banned the crypto ads. And look at them now. It's funny. As Bitcoinist reported, the coming weeks will see a crypto duel between serial Bitcoin hater Rubuni and BitMEX CEO Hayes. I don't know any guys. I don't know these guys. Well, while fellow arch bear Warren Buffett, I don't care about this. Let's get to the meat and potatoes over here. This week, Fundstrat Global Advisor Senior Analyst Tom Lee doubled down on his previous price talk, claiming that Bitcoin would reach $40,000 by 2020. Now, this is extra bullish. You know, I'm a crypto maniac soldier. 300 crypto Spartans on the field. I'm just trying to see all-time highs by the halvening, guys. I'm trying to see maybe a little bit more than all-time highs, maybe 30K, before this ATH, but I'm seeing some wild predictions out here. Similarly, such a huge move will come as a result of investor FOMO once Bitcoin hits 10K again. Now, are we going to see FOMO, or are we going to see a price liquidation? Are we going to see a big sell-off there once we cross that 10K? I know there's some people holding the bag waiting for 10K, ready to take profits, but perhaps this article is correct. They're calling for 15K quickly after we hit 10K, which we could do any second now. We're at 93.20. I think we're going to have to push a little harder to cross that 10K marker. But the fact that Bitcoin has been sitting above 9K for some time now, even though it's been a brief period, it's quite interesting and quite bullish if you ask me. Let's check out this article over here about Binance. Binance coin pumps by over 6% in an hour, breaks its all-time high. Now, earlier this week, Binance announced that they're going to be closing their doors to U.S. traders in September. But soon thereafter, they're going to be building a compliant regulated U.S. exchange sometimes after. We don't have an exact date, but if you're trading altcoins on Binance, you're going to have the door shut on you, and soon thereafter, you're going to have to give your personal information to continue to trade on there, is my understanding. Binance has pumped over 6% in an hour, according to this article over here on AMB Crypto. I have it linked down below. On June 20th, BNB, a coin ranked 7th on CMC, CoinMarketCap, surged by a massive almost 7% in the past hour. The coin also broke its all-time high and was trading at 36.47. Let's see some of the reasons behind this. The hike follows Singapore-based crypto exchange KuCoin listing Binance Coin. Now, KuCoin's like a baby Binance. It's another exchange. They also have their coin. But what's interesting is that they listed Binance Coin. Now, Binance was basically only traded on one exchange, which I found a little funny because, you know, there could be some insider trading there, or it can be some pump. We've seen that coins in the past that only trade on one exchange, that they could be funny. Could be. I'm not saying it is. It could be. And Binance announcing the launch of the Elrond project on Binance Launchpad. Binance funded the sharing-based public blockchain network in a private funding round as the company closed the round with 1.9 million. It will be the next project supported by Binance Launchpad, and the token sale will be carried out in a lottery fashion. So if you guys are interested on that, you may want to get into it before September comes and they close the door on the U.S. traders. Check out this article here on ambcrypto.com. It's linked down below. Let's talk about these altcoins as well. Top 5 ROI altcoins. Last week, see what the top performers were. This is out of Crypto Potato. These were the top 5 altcoins with the highest weekly ROI and why. Okay, let's get straight to the meat and potatoes here. Chainlink is doing splendidly throughout the past week. It's up about 58% and is currently sitting on a market cap of about 658 million, says this article. Over the long term, the picture looks even better as Link is up 67% in the last 14 days. Link originally was just a meme coin on the forums. Memeing hard. That's why I said look at Holochain, because I see now similar memes surrounding Holochain. Don't sleep on Holo. But Link is doing great. Now, perhaps the most prominent event that propelled Link's price to where it currently is was the announcement of its partnership with Google. Immediately after it was announced, the price skyrocketed, as it could be seen on the chart. Now, don't act like Champagne didn't let you know about the linkers back when it was about 30 cents. Okay, 30, 40 cents. I let you guys know. I said, listen, this one is kind of warming up on the networks. Don't sleep on it. We actually got a little bag of it on our crypto virtual community portfolio, but we decided to take some profits once it went over $1, like at $1.30, $1.40. I thought it was just a meme, but now Google's using it, so it's the real deal, apparently. Shout out to Marlon Jones. I see you out there. Beam, the article isn't correct. Here's the list from CoinMarketCap. I think this one listed Grin, if I'm not mistaken. Grin is up. Another project which saw a serious increase throughout the past week. It's up 35% during the period and 142% in the last 2 weeks. It's currently trading around $5.39. It sits at a market cap of 72 million. Now, I'm interested in these Mimblewimble coins. I think Marlon is as well. I think he is as well. Grin is looking sexy. And I saw Grin enter the top 100 not too long ago. I like Mimblewimble coins because they promise private transactions and fungibility on their coins. And we've been talking about Litecoin perhaps implementing and adopting this protocol. I think it would be a great thing. And I'm bullish on Litecoin for several reasons, including that. But you guys may want to look at the Grin coin, look at the Beam coin, and also look at the Mimblewimble coin that's being dropped to Bitcoin holders, BTC holders, very soon. Now, I don't know if it's legit or not, but it certainly seems like that. But you got to be careful with these airdrops because they could be phishing attempts, and I'm always I tread lightly with those. Marlon Jones is listing some of the coins out here and their percentages. This article I'm sharing is specifically talking about those ROIs and the coins that were in the top 100, not all of them. So I'm talking about the top 100 coins, not anything above 100. So this is focusing 100 and below. Red coin, RDD's performance. Now, Red is an interesting coin. I like this one because it promises to offer a way to tip content creators on social media. So this is another kind of social media-esque type coin. It's been performing type well. You could see Redcoin RDD. There are no obvious events which has propelled the surge of RDD's price throughout the past 7 days. The price, however, does seem to follow a rather simple pattern of swinging up and down. You can see that a lot of peaks and valleys over here on the chart. And then finally, KuCoin. I've been telling you guys about KuCoin as well. You know that I've used KuCoin a couple times, or more than a couple actually, several times. KuCoin shares is up 35%, almost 35% in the last 7 days. The crypto has been increasing steadily throughout the past month. Total surge about 65% in the last 30 days. Currently trades at $1.71, has a total market cap of 153. I wouldn't sleep on KuCoin. This is a baby Binance, and as Binance shuts its doors, perhaps people will move over to KuCoin. Now, you can also trade Binance on KuCoin, and KuCoin has their own token, KCS, where you could pay those trading fees with this KCS coin. So don't sleep on this one, boomers. Don't sleep on this one. Focus on that one. Perhaps the most notable announcement for KCS that took place just 1 day ago was its support for Binance Chain and the listing of BNB. This triggered serious community interest, and even CZ himself outlined the benefits it would have on KuCoin. Okay, I didn't know that CZ was talking about that. And then finally, Zcash, they're listing over here. Zcash, ZEC. This is another privacy coin, and I'm not sure why they didn't list Zcoin. I'm not sure why they didn't list Zcoin, but Zcoin, last time I heard it was above 100. Maybe I'm wrong. I got to check that. Given the privacy-oriented features of ZEC, it's perhaps reasonable to assume that Binance move has had some sort of an impact on it. It's worth noting, though, that Zcash has been performing well throughout the entire month, and even though it's down 2.8% on the day, it's still up quite a bit on the monthly chart, as mentioned above. So this is out of Crypto Potato. I think these are the top 5 ROI as of yesterday on the top 100 coins. I know there's better performers. Marlon listed them. They're Beam, BOS, and some other ones. He says that he's got a big stack of KuCoin. And if you want to buy a kilo, get green, you want to stack your wealth, buy Beam. Okay. Where's Beam at right now? Let me check out Beam. So you got two prominent Mimblewimble protocol type coins, which are in the form of Grin and Beam. And I think Beam is ranked a little lower. Still right now 157. So, this could be one that's growing, and it definitely is today. It's up 5% on Bitcoin, almost 8%. I wouldn't sleep on this one at all. So, Marlon, I know Marlon looks at these smaller coins, and some of them gain weight. He let us know about Energy and other ones. Right now, you can get it on Hotbit and Bitforex or whatnot. So look out for this one. Look out for Beam. Look out for Grin. I'm definitely interested in these coins. Look out for the Mimblewimble coin, okay? And look out for privacy coins. How many times have I said it? As the regulators start to tighten up, okay? I think that privacy coins are going to raise. They're going to become more valuable. Their profile will be raised. So I know Marlon knows about that. Kaboom! Big Papa just dropped me $2 here in the chat box. Thank you so much, Big Papa. $2 there. Drop some fiat off the ceiling out there. Big Papa, one of our decorated 5-star generals, been rocking with us, what seems like since the beginning. I know Big Papa's been here in the trenches. Marlon's been here in the trenches. And the rest of the boomers tuning in. Drop a comment here if you're a day one boomer, if you're a young cadet, just a new baby bear cub entering the blockchain battlefield boot camp. Welcome. It's the voice here. Drop a comment so I can shout you out. We're a community of crypto brothers where each one is teaching one here in the population of the chat box. And we're trying our best to lead everyone to crypto victory. And we'll get there to the promised crypto land, indeed. Beam is pumping much harder, up over 118% in 7 days, indeed. Yeah, the article I shared, again, its focuses on the top 100 coins. But once you go above 100, there's some coins that have a lot more volatility. So, I'm always careful with the baby bear cub coins, and you know that, Marlon. I'm more into blue chips maybe than you are, but I do understand that there's some coins out there, you get into them when they're top 200, top 300, or top even 100, and or above 100, and some may just pump, like look at Grin, look at Beam, look at Energy, like you told us about. There's some little baby bear cub coins there that have promise, okay? Tyler D says he agrees with the 15K move if it passes 10K. There you go. I'm glad. I'll tell you this. I'm glad that the majority of the boomers here seem to be a lot more bullish than the champ. You know, the champ of, I'm saying that we'd stay a little bit under 10K. I'm not for the doom and gloom. I don't think we're going to go to 6,000 or anything like that. But trend reversal to 88 is still believable. But, most people here in the box, I will admit that the sentiment is bullish. The sentiment is bullish. Anthony C just dropped me $2. Thank you so much, Anthony. Welcome to the box. Boom! Drop some fiat for you. Bit Papa's got another 2 on it. Boom! Let's follow the leaders here, Anthony and Bit Papa. They're showing up to the party here with something in hand. Don't come up to the crypto party without a little bottle, a little smoke. I don't want you coming empty-handed. At least drop a positive comment. Do a share, a like, a sub. Do something. Indeed. Champ, download an energy wallet and send me your address. I'll send you an energy tip. What's the best exchanges for energy out there, Marlon? Let us know. Mark D says, looks like it's going to be a party. It certainly seems bullish, Mark. I'll admit that, the population here is more bullish than I am. I'm not a doomer. I'm not a gloomer at all. I'm always positive. But, I think that the sentiment right now is stronger than I thought. Most people are agreeing now that this thing can easily go to 15K if we can jump over this 10K hurdle. Marlon says BTC is grinding, climbing back to 10K. And Marlon says head over to KuCoin if you're interested in energy. I like that. I'm on KuCoin as well. I may have a link for KuCoin down below. I got a link to a few exchanges down below. And don't sleep on decentralized exchanges like BitShares. I think it's going to be important to focus on privacy coins, the Grins, the Beams, the Moneros, the Zcash, the Zcoins, all those privacy coins. I would focus on them, and then don't sleep on decentralized exchanges like BitShares, like Bisq, like Switch.io. There's a few of them. I have a video circulating out there too, top 5 decentralized exchanges. Don't sleep on those DEX exchanges, and that's why I'm excited about this new STEEM engine project that has an internal DEX built in right into it, where you can trade those Steam-based tokens, those new Scott tokens, directly against Steam, and you can go in and out on several cryptos: Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, EOS, Doge, Litecoin, I believe. You can withdraw and deposit into that DEX as well. So don't sleep on these DEXs, these decentralized exchanges. Don't sleep on these privacy coins, and I'm not sure if Energy is a privacy coin, but I know Marlon's been staking that coin. And I checked it out. I remember checking it out, and it definitely didn't detour me. It did attract me. So I may have to, jump on the train. You never know. You can use a DEX crypto bridge for Energy, but they have extreme KYC. Okay. Yeah, I know Crypto Bridge is kind of like a sister chain to BitShares. It looks very much similar to BitShares. I think it's taking that protocol and building on top of it, if I'm not mistaken. The Bancor DEX just announced that they will be blocking U.S. users. That sucks. And Marlon's letting us know that Energy has a privacy option. Thanks for letting us know. Tyler D says, I also think we will get rejected at 10K first and go a bit lower. But once that train passes 10K, it's time for Champ to play the funk. I agree with that, Tyler. I do feel like we're gonna hit a wall when we come up to that 10K. Maybe the first round. We're going to have to maybe test 98, 99. Maybe we'll hit 10K for a moment and then pull back down to 88, 89, maybe 93. And then we'll go back up and maybe crash through it in the second round. I'm bullish. I'm bullish for the midterm. But, I don't know if it's just going to jump right over 10K and head to 15K just, without a little pullback. But certainly a majority of the population believes so. Let's check out the winners and losers today over here on CoinMarketCap out of the top 100. We got a new coin on the block that's booming, up 33%. This is called Egretia. Let me know if you know anything about it. I don't know anything about it. Never heard of it. MadeSafe. This one's like an OG coin. I know MadeSafe's been around for a while. I don't know much about it. You got Dent, Nash. This is another decentralized exchange, I believe. The Nex exchange. You might want to check it out. I know it's been gaining weight. Hypercatch. Hedge Trade, I don't know. Clipper Coin, this was a new one. I don't know. Vest Chain. Don't know much about these. Not too interested. Let's see if there's any good deals out there. Metaverse is down. Komodo. I heard a lot of talk about Komodo just maybe like a year ago, but not too much lately. Zilliqa as well is down. Tezos, Walton, Solve. Chainlink is down after the Google pump. Aurora. Golem bite them. Now, I'll tell you, out of all these that are down today, maybe the only one that attracts me is Chainlink. Basic attention, I'm attracted to. You know that, guys. If you haven't downloaded the Brave browser, if you're not using a crypto-friendly application, do it now. You download the Brave browser, an internet browser that allows you to block ads. And if you turn on yes to the ads, you'll be able to get paid for clicking on every ad or clicking on the ads that are sent to you. Grin is down. I may, take a stab at Grin, actually. Although Beam is up right now, Grin is down. Enter the top 100. I think you can get Grin on Poloniex. Let's see where you can get Grin at. If you guys don't know where you can find a coin by now, you hit Coin Market Cap and click on markets here. It lets you know all the markets that are trading the coin. Currently trading on Hotbit, Gate, CoinAll, Hotbit, Bitforex, CoinEgg, and Poloniex. There you go. Seems like most of the volume was over there on Hotbit. I've never used Hotbit. Mark D says the 10K provides no resistance. Those who will sell will lose their coins to strong hands. That's possibly true. U.S. regulators can't understand email. However, these exchanges in the world is waiting for these clans to release crypto regulations when they can't understand how to use email. What a joke. Marlon says he met Nash devs at Neo DevCon. Expect heavy KYC from these guys as well. Wouldn't surprise me if they ban U.S. users. Okay, thanks for letting us know about that. My understanding is so far they're decentralized and there is no regulation over there. But Marlon met them. He says that he's expecting it. And that Nash is a registered security in EU. I didn't know that. Thanks for letting us know, Marlon. Shout out to Double X. Good morning to you. And Marlon's also saying inflation of Grin will whip out any short-term gains. Thanks for letting us know about that as well. I don't know anything about the inflation of the coins. Grin as opposed to Beam. I think Beam is a deflationary coin if I'm understanding it correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. But thanks for reminding us about that. But yeah, Mimble coins attract me. I'm excited. And let me tell you, if Litecoin implements Mimble, I've been saying this over and over and over. I think it will kaboom the lights. I would have expected the lights to have gained a little bit more weight this past month. I mean, it certainly has as we approach the halving. But it's that Bitcoin has been performing so well that it seems like it's leaving most of the other alternative coins in the dust. You see some of even the top 10 coins here. A lot of them are in the red. As far as top 10 coins deals today, I would say the deal out of the top 10 today is Litecoin. I would say it's Litecoin. I don't see Litecoin going down that much. I think there's a deal on Litecoin today. Maybe even EOS. We've seen EOS go above 7. I think all-time highs for EOS is like about $20. I still like EOS. I'm still interested on it. I still have a little baggie on it. And I still think that it's a contender to Ether. Marlon says, you're right. Beam is deflationary. Grin is inflationary. Yeah. And that it probably explains why, you believe, and I agree that there's more value with Beam. But I certainly like Grin as well. So I wouldn't sleep on Grin. But I'm more interested in deflationary coins. Now, the thing with inflation, sometimes when you have the right amount of inflation, that could encourage people to actually use the coin. That people don't want to hold it for such a long time. So, if it's too restricted with its inflation, too much deflation, people never spend the coin. That's probably why Bitcoin continues to go up and go up. So, I mean, in certain cases, inflation's okay, but not for store of value. Halfway joking when I said it, Grin is meant as a currency for private purchases. BIM is meant to provide privacy. Okay. Mark D says EOS has been a disappointing flop. I don't believe that. I mean, it's in a number 6 coins. There's only 5 coins that are ahead of it. And this one, I think it was the largest ICO of all time, if I'm not mistaken. I wouldn't call this a disappointing flop. Now, I would say that the announcement about this voice social media blockchain by Block One was a little disappointing. Okay, but, saying that EOS is a disappointing flop when it's sitting at number 6, how many, it's better than most of all the other coins on the market cap. So, no, I don't believe that, Again, it's not the best coin on the block either. I'm not saying, throw all the bags on EOS, but to call it a flop, I think that's a little exaggerating. Shout out to Main Event. He says, kaboom to the champ and all the maniacs. Shout out to Main Event. The Steam sources out there from the Steam blockchain. Go ahead and follow him. Main Event, I'm not sure if you're active here on YouTube as well. I don't know if you drop any YouTube videos, but I know that he hosts a radio show over there on Steam. You guys may want to check him out there on the Steam blockchain. Show him some love. Our crypto brother putting out content that's crypto friendly. I appreciate you, Main Event. Let me drop another bomb for you. And Martin said that's exactly why Grin has high inflation, to encourage spending and not holding or hodling. Beam is exact opposite. Yeah, that makes sense. I think there's a application for each coin. You know, some coins are meant to be spent, some are not. You know, and depending on what you want. But yeah, Beam does seem like the hodl coin. I'm not against Grin either. I like Grin. Tyler D says Block 1 is disappointing, but EOS community has all the potential to make all sorts of good dApps. Absolutely. And how could it be a flop when most of the dApps have moved over to use EOS? I mean, you know, I don't, you know, I think that the EOS has grown, if anything, and it's maintained its position and actually crept into the top 10. Even when they were doing their ICO or whatnot, they were in a top 10 coin. So, no, I don't think EOS is a flop. I think a lot of people were expecting a lot more from EOS and having it come in and knock Ether out the box. And since it didn't do that, maybe, you know, it fell short of some people's expectations. And it's certainly not the immutable blockchain that some people expected it to be. You know, I compared this more to like a homeowners association. This is kind of like a token owners association. And Marlon says, I respectfully disagree. And Champ, I'm not a fan of EOS, but it's not a flop. Yeah, I don't think it's not a flop either. You know, Marlon, he's not a fan of EOS, but you can't, you know, to call it a complete flop. I mean, how could a coin be a flop if it's in the top 10 and it's being used by a lot of people? Anyhow, Main Event says, I used to do interviews with Steemians and share them here on YouTube. Haven't done that one in a bit, though. More coming soon. Yeah, let us know. And, you know, if you put any videos up, it's crypto friendly, Steam friendly, let me know. I'll send people your way. I appreciate it. Main Event, one of our Steamosaurus is here, and he put us in contact with Agrode, showing love to the champ there on the Steam blockchain. And I always show love to those that show love to me. We need to do that. We need to stay tight with our crypto brothers out here. Only together, only in toto can we defeat the fraud that is the Wizard of Oz. Bit Papa says, check out Bomb Coin for the deflation. Okay, I'll check that out. Thank you. Marlon Jones says, I think the EOS social media platform may blow Facebook out of the water. With all the negative press on Facebook, voice may blow way up. That's an interesting thing to look at or to consider. Maybe. I don't know. I'm here on Steam, though. I think Steam, you know, right now I see more people using Steam than both the Facebook coin or the EOS voice that are not even available yet, you know. But yeah, you raise a point that should be considered. I think not only governments but normies will love voice if it is what they say it is, says Marlon. Mark D says EOS raised 4 billion ICO and market cap is now 6 billion. Not very impressive. Okay, well, you know, it's more than that they raised. So, and if you don't like it, then, you know, don't get the coin. But to call it a complete flop, and, you know, I think that we're not adding value by saying that. There's no value added. You know, I don't see how that helps anything. Main Event says, Champ, isn't it funny that Facebook Libra coin is basically Steam's logo turned sideways? Yeah, someone sent me a link on that. And yesterday we were talking about these logos and how they could be associated to Masonic symbolism and satanic symbolism and, you know, interesting conspiracy theories. And I showed you guys like the Gmail and the Facebook logo, the App Store logo. And then I saw another meme going around that this Libra logo is like a 666, similar to like the Monster Energy drink. That's 666 or whatnot. Not that I believe any of that stuff, but it makes for a cool story, bro. But yeah, then when I posted that on Steam yesterday, someone commented on my post and they're saying, regarding that, isn't it interesting that the Libra logo looks a lot like Steam logo, like just what you said? Yeah, and that is interesting. And then moreover, someone else brought it to my attention that there was another Libra coin just a few years ago that's one of those lending platforms that ended up going belly up. I don't remember it, but apparently there was another funny bunny Libra coin out there, which is interesting. Both Steam and Voice will get many users with Facebook downfall. Hopefully. You know, I think Steam could be at an all-time low, and that's why I'm really going hard on Steam lately. You know, being that it's around, 40 cents. I don't know how much lower Steam could go, and I continue to see people out there doing things. So the price is like rock bottom, yet there's still action and there's still value there. So I'm like, at this point, I'm like, how much lower could it go? You know, being that it's still being used, there's development, and I can only see things maybe gaining weight or at least trading sideways. And if it keeps just trading sideways, just staking the tokens and earning other tokens could be worth those people's time. I see weaknesses in Facebook when they are extorting nodes for 10 million. Yeah, I know. Russia has just announced Libra will be banned in Russia. Yeah, and I've noticed some headlines that some other companies may be banning Facebook because of this currency or whatnot. So it's interesting. And U.S. Congress woman Maxine Waters asked Congress to halt the Libra release. India has announced that they will ban Libra. Yeah, I saw all these headlines. I know that the U.S. Congress is they set up a hearing on Libra. I think Facebook is going to have to go through a lot of regulations right now. This is a threat to the banks, though, with Facebook. The mainstream deep state entities, they're fighting amongst themselves. The right and the left, these people are fighting amongst themselves. And once you unplug from the polarity of right and left and, the mainstream polarity and you go your own way, that's where I think you find freedom. That's why I'm interested in Steam. Shout out to Silver Crypto back in the box. I see you, Silver. Marlon Jones says all this is good for Voice and Steam. Perhaps, maybe. I think it's even better for Steam that it's up and running right now and there's no KYC and there's all kinds of things you could do with Steam. You can make your own little Steam community with your own coin right now. It's definitely, I see so many applications with Steam, guys. Like I said, I'll continue to say this. It's my favorite blockchain. The one, as far as using it, it's my favorite blockchain. I'm not saying it's like my favorite coin or anything like that, but it's definitely my favorite blockchain to use. Maybe that'll change, but right now it definitely is. Banks are like, hell no to Libra. Yeah, they're fighting amongst themselves. Let those deep state and the normies, the mainstream media, the Foxes, the CNNs, let them fight against themselves while the alternative boomers find their own way, their own frequency, and they create new solutions. With Steam, it was an easy outlet for me to earn crypto without investing fiat, says Main Event. The Steam you earn can be traded into other coins. Not financial advice. Do your own research. Absolutely. We know that, guys. We're no pros out here. We're not your crypto daddies. This is not financial advice. You don't go to YouTube for that. You seek a professional if you're looking for it. If not, do your own research, make your own decisions, and be responsible for them. What up, champ? Yeah, none of these other countries want that CIA Libra coin, says Jigger Romes. Yeah, it makes sense. Mark D says Facebook can be stopped because of centralization. Bitcoin can't be stopped because of decentralization. That is the key difference. No third party. Absolutely. Let me drop a bomb for Mark there. I think this is only going to increase the price of Bitcoin long term. Most people are going to probably use this Libra coin to get Bitcoin. So, I don't think even Libra poses a threat to the bits. Maybe they pose a threat to the banking system, but so does the bits. Main Event says like button kaboom. Guys, indeed. Shout out to all the maniacs there in the box. So let me go ahead and recap what we talked about this stream. I started off with this article over here on bitcoinist.com by Anja van Oosterhout. If I'm not if I'm mispronouncing that, excuse me. It says Winklevoss, you can bet Bitcoin price will hit $15,000 after $10,000. The Winklevoss twins, they own the Gemini exchange, or they're behind it. And they say, one of them said, if it breaks 10,000, you can bet it's going to 15K. He tweeted on June 19th. And then there's some speculation over here that it could be $40,000 by the end of 2019. Now, this is extremely bullish. I'm not really buying into this. I'll be honest with you. Now, if it happens, then that's great for all the boomers here in the box. As Bitcoin is reported, the coming weeks will see a cryptocurrency duel. Let me go back to the meat and potatoes. This week, Fundstrat Global Advisor Senior Analyst Tom Lee doubled down on his previous price talk, claiming that Bitcoin would reach $40,000 by before 2020. So not even by before 2020. So that would be this year. So, I mean, that's certainly a lot more bullish than I expected it. We talked about Binance pumping 6% in an hour, perhaps maybe correlated to its listing now on KuCoin Exchange, listing Binance coins, announcing, and then Binance announced the launch of their Elrond project on Binance Launchpad. Binance funding the sharding-based public blockchain network in a private funding round as the company closed the round with 1.9 million. Okay, so Binance continues to perform even though they're closing their doors to U.S. customers. And then we talked about those top 5 altcoins with the highest weekly ROI. And this is specifically coins that are in the top 100. Marlon let us know that there's other coins that are performing even better, but those coins are ranked above 100. The coins that are listed here on this article by Felix Malin on Crypto Potato, link down below, are Link. Link surged 58%. Its current market cap around 658 million. It's up 67% in the last 14 days. This is due to an announcement of its partnership with Google. Grin, a Mimblewimble coin, is also booming. It's up 35% during the period and 142% in the last 2 weeks. And you can see here, as Crypto Potato reported earlier, one of the potential reasons this could be the sudden announcement that Binance will be shutting its doors to U.S. traders in September. This could have catalyzed further demand for privacy coins. And as we know, Grin is mostly a privacy-oriented cryptocurrency based on the Mimblewimble blockchain. Going back to what I said, guys, check out the video that I did, I don't know, maybe a year ago by now. It's linked down below, top 5 blockchain industries. I talk about decentralized exchanges, privacy tokens, amongst other industries that I feel are going to kaboom in the mid to long term. Check that out. And then finally, Redcoin is on the up and up. Redcoin is like a social media tipping coin. And you can see that it's up 37% in the last 7 days. Finally, KuCoin shares the baby Binance. I've been telling you guys about this one, KCAS. And now they listed Binance. Finally, Zcash, another privacy coin. So check those out. Champ, you should check out Bomb Token, says Marlon. Yeah, BitPapa just mentioned it. It's really cool. Max 1 million coins. Every time a transaction is sent, fee are burned forever. Extremely deflationary. That's interesting. Let's check it out over here on the CMC. Why not? I know BitPapa just mentioned it, and you're mentioning it. Just picked up $100 worth. The coin is meant solely for hodling. Last one to sell wins the lottery. Kind of a cool concept. Okay. I'll check out the bomb here. PIOS is also private, says Silver Crypto. Absolutely. We've mentioned that as well. And I let you guys know about the air grab with the PIOS tokens, which is the private EOS token there. It's built on top of EOS. There was an air grab where if you were holding EOS, you can go claim it. I think that already passed. I let you guys know about it. And I think I saw a video by one of the block producers, Cypherglass, that gave us a sneak peek at the PIOS wallet that's about to come out. So I'm definitely interested in that coin. It's already trading on those decentralized EOS exchanges. PIOS. Thanks for reminding us about that, Silver Crypto. Mark D says $9,400 on the bids. 10K getting steamrolled this weekend. Let's see. Like I said, I wasn't expecting it, Mark, but the fact that things are doing better than I expected, I'll drop 2 bombs for that. Let's check out this bomb token that the boomers are trying to tell me about. Bomb is ranked 321. It's currently trading at 1144. It's down a lot today. Okay, so it's down. You can see the graph over here and check out the markets. It's on DDX and Mercatox. Most of the volume is on this DDX exchange. Never heard of this one, but it appears like a decentralized exchange. And I can see here that they're trading against ETH and DAI, a stable coin that's built on ETH, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check out the website. Apparently this is a deflationary coin, like Marlon was telling us, and every time you send a transaction, the fees are burned. So the token is extremely deflationary. first self-destructing currency. And you can read how it works. So it's kind of like a game. These coins are cool. I'm not against them, but I'm certainly more interested in tech that's here for the long term. That's why I'm really focused on blue chippers. But, it's not like you can't make a gain with some of these coins. Yeah, bomb token. I swear that's a bleeping money grab coin. Yeah, it just seems more like a game. But I like the concept. It's interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if we crushed 10K tonight, says Mark D. I wouldn't either. I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't either. I mean, I wasn't expecting it by now, but, at this point, I wouldn't either. And if we're back at 15K in just a few weeks, then, I receive it. That's going to be a great thing. What a power crush, says Crypto Task Force. 10K on Sunday, I say. And Mark D saying perhaps even tonight. By the way, Mercatalk is a legit exchange. They send withdrawal requests immediately. I've used it before too, Marlon. So far, I've had a positive experience using that Mercatalk. Not too much, and it's been a while, but I have used it. Let's take a peek at our community portfolio, and I think that definitely not today, but maybe tomorrow or on Monday, we'll do a little swing trade there and get into another token perhaps. We've been managing a portfolio that we started a few months ago with just 10K. And the last time I checked, it was almost at $25,000. So let's go ahead and give it a peek. Let me pull it up. See if I can pull up our community portfolio for you boomers out there. And I'm tracking it via Crypto Coin Count, which is a cool little website that you don't have to sign up or anything. You could just track a portfolio. Here it is. And again, this is a virtual portfolio. It's not real, but we certainly treat it like it is. And right now it's worth $26,000, and it's down. So it must have been even higher. I don't check it all the time, but it's certainly favorable. We got in when Bitcoin was around $4,000, and we started with $10,000 virtual cash. We got into some of our favorite coins, and we swing traded a few times, but we don't do much trading. I'm not a day trader. I'm more of an investor, a long-term, mid to long-term boomer, and I like to get out behind coins that I feel like are sound and that they have a community and actual usage. Sometimes I go into the gaming tokens and, more of the gray area of the tokens. But, with time, I've learned that, blue chippers are probably the ones that you want to focus on. You can see the tokens that we're holding over here: Bitcoin, Litecoin, Binance, Cardano, Monero, Wax, Data, Ontology, 0x, and Decentraland Mana. Now, I like Mana, Decentraland. This is an ETH token, but it's not really doing much. The same with 0x. This is kind of like an exchange protocol there on Ether, I believe. This one's down as well. Ontology, I'm not too excited about. So Ontology, 0x, and Mana, maybe we'll get out of them. I'm still interested with Theta. This is a video platform that's very much like Twitch. And then you got Wax, which is a gaming exchange, gaming token exchange. And you know how I feel about the gaming industry. Although this token's really down. This one's probably the worst performer. Monero, Cardano, Binance, Litecoin, and Bitcoin. Let's check it out on a pie chart and see how things are spread. Bitcoin 41%, and then 22% in Litecoin, 15% in Binance. I think that's a cool spread. And then we spread less than 5% on some of the other coins. Cardano's got 6%, almost 7%. So I think we're a little heavy on Cardano. I'll leave it at that. But some of these other coins, maybe we can get out of them and get into another coin. We'll probably do that next week. I know Marlon's really bullish on energy. We may consider that. I'm not going to do any trades today, but I wanted to show the boomers on the coins that we've been focusing on. Now, I would like to have EOS in this bag because I think that since I have it in real life, I think it's worth to have. And then there's another token that I wanted, and the STEEM, obviously. STEEM doesn't boom, but you could still earn with STEEM. And definitely energy has caught my attention. I'm gonna do a little more research on that. But again, I like I said, I like tokens that they offer something than just returns. Something that you can use it with. Just like for instance, Bomb token looks cool, but there's nothing else you could do with it than just to wait for returns. So I like a token that has like an application. STEEM is for the social media. Wax, it's a gaming exchange. Monero is the privacy token. So just sitting on a token, just waiting for returns, it's not particularly interesting to me, although I do recognize that some of them may give you some returns. So your Bitcoin ABC now, if you have it, apparently even Roger Ver may be leaving the project. They're having money problems funding developers. You were talking about Bitcoin Cash. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't hold the Bitcoin Cash bag, and I certainly am more interested in Litecoin than Bitcoin Cash. But I still think that Bitcoin Cash may be here to stay. Bitcoin Cash is losing the fight against Litecoin right now, but that could be due in part to the halving that's going to occur soon. Shout out to Blockchain Susha. What up, boomers? And Susha said, yeah, it's all over Twitter. So I didn't know that. Roger Ver may be leaving the project. And, you know, he's the face for BCH. So, you know, what confuses me is that some people call it Bitcoin ABC, then it's Bitcoin Cash, BCH. I know they did a fork or whatnot, and, you know, they fork into SV. But, you know, I don't follow it like that, you know. I don't follow it like that, so I'm not up to speed. Blockchain Susha said there was some leaked DMs, and people are talking about Roger Ver leaving Bitcoin Cash. So you may want to pay attention to that if you're holding the Bitcoin Cash bag, and consider that potential rumor that's been being spread around. I don't know, but certainly something worth checking out. I'm not too interested in it because I'm not holding a Bitcoin Cash bag, nor am I interested in picking up Bitcoin Cash at the moment. Now, I do want to say here that I'm not against Bitcoin Cash, and I don't think it's a doomer. I'm not into it. You can't get into all the coins. I'm not into that one. I'm more into Litecoin. And Marlon said that's due to the SV fork. All Bitcoin Cash coins are shitcoin knockoffs. Yeah, that's what I understood. That, you know, they became ABC because of this fork or whatnot. Susha says they have no cash left. That's interesting. Maybe I'll cover that. You know, I'll look more into that. But, you know, I'm not so much focused on those headlines again because I'm not holding the bag. I'll take a few more comments and questions before I go ahead and shut down the stream. We've been doing this for about 52 minutes, and glad that today we weren't shadow banned or soy EMP'd. We had a clean stream, and I'll tell you guys, there's nothing different that I'm doing today than I did yesterday. It's just sometimes we're attacked on the left flank here with the shadow ban. That's why it's important, guys, to go ahead and show love to the projects that give you value, because you never know when they may not be here anymore. Okay, you could do that via the super chat. You could do that via the bat tipping browser, or you could do that directly through the cryptocurrency addresses that we have linked down below. Anyhow, you should support those that bring value to you. You never know when the cucks over here at YouTube will unplug us. Marlon says he wrote it from $80 to $430 and dumped it. Congrats. They got into a civil war and blew up their funding. There you go. What the hell did they do with all the money, says Nano. Oh, yeah, these alts are mainly money grabs. Roger Ver's pockets are heavy. Marlon says, this is why I place high value on governance. Yeah, that's also something to take into consideration with a token, its governance system. That's one of the things that attracted me to EOS, that they seem to have some sort of a governance model. Although maybe it's not perfect, at least they're trying to address it. Another governance model that attracted me was Dash, along with, what was another one that had a pretty solid governance model? I'm going blank right now. Decred, number 33. Decred had another governance model that I was attracted to. Marlon says, that's why I love the masternode governance system. Indeed. Take a few more comments and questions before we go ahead and land the plane. It's always a pleasure. We'll be back tomorrow with the daily live stream. Good news all the time. Let's see if this thing breaks 10K tonight, like Mark D says. It very well can. I'm not sure. Right now, I mean, like, I'll tell you, I don't know where it's going to go. I mean, I could still see it going to 88, and I can see it going to 15K. Blockchain Susha says, they say Roger Ver was pumping his own coin. Notice it was always pumped when Bitcoin was dipping. says Blockchain Susha. Yeah, that could be a possibility. I haven't seen any evidence to support that, but you know, it's believable. And you know, the same logic is believable with Satoshi Vision. Like, you know, who's really using that and how is it getting pumped? It looks like someone was just pumping it on their own. Bitcoin's crawling to 10K, then running to 15K, says Marlon. That's what the Winklevoss thing is going to run to 15K if it can cross this 10K. It's going to be a tough battle to cross this 10K, though. I'll tell you this much. But maybe the battle's won quickly. Roger Ver will be back on the Bitcoin bus at 20K. That's funny. All right, guys. Always a pleasure. Make sure you touch all the buttons. You download the Brave browser. Start earning BAT tokens. You check out all the links that I have down below. Start working out. Get yourself a water filter, too. Clean up your water, that fluoride that's in the water. You can do so by getting a zero water filter. I have an Amazon link down below. It's like 30 or 40 bucks. Very much similar to a Brita filter. I started off with that one. It comes with a total dissolved solvent meter so that you could see that it strips out the water of all the solvents. Okay, if you're looking for even more advanced filter that's long-term, that can filter non-potable water, lake water, rain water, it's a disaster supply. Check out the Berkey water filter. I actually just got one about a month ago, and my intent is to show it to you guys, and I started filming something, but I haven't put the video together. But anyhow, check out the Berkey. That one's more expensive. It's like $300 or $400, but that's a disaster supply, just in case Vitalik and The Walking Dead come out. You're ready with your storm supplies. Also, check out the exchanges that I have linked down below, guys. The decentralized exchange BitShares, which is one of my faves. And check out Binance if you haven't already. I may have a KuCoin link down below. And also check out the videos that I have, those crypto suggested videos, top 5 blockchain industries, the NPCs and the hidden symbolism behind the Wizard of Oz, and more. On that note, I'm out of here, guys. Always loving the box. Shout out to Marlon, Mark D, Blockchain Susha, and the rest of the boomers out there. It's the voice of the blockchain here, Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest champagne. Thanks for tuning in.